Hi, this is Richard Fields with this week's Report from the Fields. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeal has the dubious distinction of having its rulings overturned by the U.S. Supreme Court more frequently than any other court of appeal. But in Nguyen versus Banta, the court made a final decision that will almost certainly pass muster at the U.S. Supreme Court. The issue was California's law limiting the purchase of guns to one per month per individual. The court issued a full-throated defense of the Second Amendment, saying, and I quote, "We are not aware of any circumstance where government may temporarily meter the exercise of constitutional rights in this manner, and we doubt anyone would think government could limit citizens' free speech right to one protest a month, their free exercise right to one worship service per month, or their right to be free from unreasonable searches and seizures to apply only to one search or one arrest per month," end quote. Reasonable people might ask why libertarians are so adamant in defending the innate right of people to keep and bear arms. After all, isn't the Libertarian Party the only party to be consistently anti-war? Well, yes, but there is an exception. That exception is the case of self-defense. Libertarians are not pacifists. Our response to an attack, whether it be by a mugger or by a foreign nation or our own nation, is not to raise the white flag and ask for mercy. Of course, it could be, but more likely, a libertarian's response is to fight back and fight like hell. We take our rights to life, liberty, and property to be absolute and sacrosanct. In its simplest forms, the libertarian ethos is don't hit people, don't take their stuff, and keep your word. Those are the values we try to live by. But when other people violate those rules against us by assaulting us, robbing us, or scamming us, we reserve the right to fight back. On a personal level, when an armed robber threatens us or our loved ones with a gun, we reserve the right to shoot back. And at the level of governance, in the words of Thomas Jefferson in the Declaration of Independence, we have the right, and I quote, and duty to, when a long train of abuses and usurpations pursuing invariably the same object evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security, end quote. The ability to throw off absolute despotism requires arms, and keeping and bearing arms is what the Second Amendment is for, making sure we have the weapons needed to throw off those who would assault us or rob us, whether they be individual robbers or gangs of robbers, and government has the potential to be the largest robber gang imaginable. That's this week's Report from the Fields. I'm Richard Fields. See you again next week.